Who wants to keep running? The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang.
Clock, so they can just sort of think this one through, really try to nail down a favorable matchup, although they seem to have come to a decision, and they're going for the Monkey King. Okay, a hero that, well, like a lot of the heroes in this draft, didn't really receive a crazy amount of attention back in. Oh, up top, Vitaly just got trapped. Good play from Moon Meander. They get the tag team, they get the shards. Tomato's able to get that Jingu mastery up and running, and doesn't even have a point in the boundless. They didn't need that sort of stun and crit to sort of pull through. So coming out to him. So I assume, yeah, some tangos and a mango. But yeah, Vitaly's gonna get jumped in on again. So, well, Moon didn't need that much mana, just enough for another tag team, and they jump in. This time Tomato did have the boundless, and this lane's getting a little bit rough for the Doom, but ET managed to get it. But uh-oh, Dubu, he doesn't get out in time. The long TP is canceled. Oh, that is so unfortunate for Dubu. It's again that sort of extended TP, and yeah, they've got the stack. That's on there by the Winter's Curse, but Snowball comes in at the end. He survives. They even throw the Hand of God out there, and now the Spectre, she's going to haunt her way top, where the Doom was thrown down onto Saberlight, but Tomato's going to try and come in. Boundless Strike there with the Wukong's command. Unfortunately, they can't keep anyone inside of it, but they are chasing. They're looking for TRs. They've got him trapped up inside of those shards, but there's going to be the Blade Mail coming through, so that damage is getting reflected, so that means Moon and Tomato have to change their focus. Instead, oh, they tried to go on onto Vitaly. They do get him, but Widge with the clutch play. The Impale connects onto two. Start to get a little bit aggressive. We do see a fight starting to break out in the middle lane as Moon is going to actually just go straight in onto Analog. Tomato, okay, leaps forward, but once he sees Vitaly sort of coming in behind him, they are going to try to back off and regroup. They do have the Boundless. Okay, hitting onto two. Can they get Analog? They need the Barrage. They've got it. Analog taking down. The Winter's Curse is just a little bit too late, but they could still take down the Clinks. Bryle's dropping low. Can they finish him off? They need a little bit more damage. Vitaly's trying to hit it. He will be able to get that kill, but I think he's just basically sacrificed himself in order to make it happen, as he is stuck on the wrong side of the river. Vitaly goes down. Saberlight wants in. Burrow onto two. Taking down Gardic. They want Widge as well. They need one more hit to really finish him off, as the body blocks are going to come into play. Tomato did just stun himself there, but I think they're still getting the kill. Tomato makes it happen. Saberlight's going to jump mid. Good play from Gardic to try and save it. Analog is dropping low. Can they finish him off? No. Winter's Curse coming in, connecting onto everybody as Saberlight will fall. They did get Analog, though, with that last bit of damage from the Sandstorm. So just looking for heroes. It only really gets onto the tower and doesn't deal any damage to the tower. If it did, that'd be even more broken. But now they get the stun. Brow's going to get jumped in on. They've thrown the Dune onto him, but Tomato's in there with the two-man stun. The Snowball's coming through to buy some time as well into the Wukong's command. Vitaly now trapped up inside of those shards. Vitaly will fall. Bryle is still dropping to the Doom, but I think they're going to be able to, yeah, pop the Hand of God to try and save him. But Hokori are still fighting this. Tiaras and Widge are in there, but with this many enemy heroes nearby, I don't know if this is safe, and Widge may end up paying the price. He is going to get saved for now by that Cold Embrace, but now Analog coming into the fight, trying to get the Pulse Nova going. Defensive Snowball coming out again. It doesn't pull in Dubu, though, so Dubu will fall, but the remaining heroes get pulled in onto the left rack, but that actually pulls them deeper into the fight than they may have wanted. Tomato's dropping low. They'll finish him off, but Tiaras, he's got to lay his entire life on the line for that one. He gets taken down almost immediately by Bryle, and God, the kills are not coming easily here. Everyone has to trade off as Vitaly's back in, blinks forward, gets off the stun. Bryle, though, popping the wand, still not dead. He's going to try and hold his ground, but not going to be enough. Widge finds the kill. Moon, that Snowball, I think he was trying to save his buddy, but by the time he actually gets it off, Bryle had already died, so Moon gets pulled in as well. Vitaly will finish him off. Oh, they spotted Gardic. Widge, though, gets off the stun. Vitaly TP's in. He gets a follow-up with the War Stomp. Now they're going to haunt in as well, but there's the Hand of God. Trying to reset. Tomato, though, still caught out. They will be able to bring him down. Moonmander, meanwhile, was trying to get away, but he does still get taken down. So they are trying to turn this fight on the side of Hokori. Can they make it happen? Analog very low in HP, trying to dance through the tree line. They tried to actually cancel out that Wukong's command stun, or channel, rather. They don't get it, but they do get the hero. Tomato falls. Bryle dead as well, and Hokori, that was what they needed. They bait Undying in with Gardic, and sure, the Wyvern, they're not really going to be able to connect. Meanwhile, in the jungle itself, you see Analog and Vitaly. Vitaly Might be on a bit of a different page from Analog. He jumped in while Analog was backing off, but that does pull Moonmeander forward. Analog's now going to try to push in for the damage, but there's so many heroes here. But there's Widge in for the stun, connecting on a 2. They're going to go in for the haunt as well. And Undying are starting to lose some heroes. Dubu did get taken down. Moonmeander will fall as well, but Hokori, they're going to be losing some as well. Both Vitaly and Analog fall. Tiaris is actually backing away, and the supports are getting sort of chased after. Saberlight wants in. Gardic, good play there with the Winter's Curse, trying to create some sort of exit route, but Saberlight's just going to blink forward with the Epicenter. Gardic should be going down here, and now they're going to try and track down that Spectre. Can they get her? They hit with the Boundless Strike. Brow's going to come in to try and hit that damage, but will it be enough? Blade Mail's coming back up, so they've got to be careful, and they're starting to outrun some of the other reinforcements. Saberlight is sort of on the back line here, so they won't have him, but okay, now Saberlight blinks in. By that point, though, Widge has already fallen, and Tiaris is back into the base. So Hokori, they do get their carry out of there, but it cost them literally everyone else. 4 dead. All you really got on the other side was the 2 support kills. Oh, Bryle hit up with the dust. The Impale comes through as well. Can they keep him locked down, though? Analog needs to be able to connect, but yeah. The damage, though, damn. As you were mentioning, one of those better heroes in the late game stage. So really, if you're Undying, you need to try and get back on top right now, as they do see a fight coming out. But Widge, though, he just stunned up everybody with both the Impale and the Carapace into Gardic, dropping down that curse. And can they bring Saberlight down here? Not just yet. Hand of God's healing him up. The mech comes out as well. Saberlight will not die. He burrow strikes himself away. All the while, the Wukong's command was doing its work. Tiaris and Vitaly were just standing inside of it. They both fall. And now Analog, he's by himself here. Gardic is trying to stay in range to help him out, but there's only so much he can do, as they do get Dubu, but it's going to cost them everyone else. Analog falls. Gardic now gets spotted out. Boundless Strike finishes him off from Tomato, and Hokori going to lose that fight in its entirety. All 5 dead. Triple kill for your Monkey King, and oh, okay, they drop the Doom onto the Clinks. That's a good start, but where's the follow-up? Vitaly's the only one in right now. There's going to be that Wukong's command. Tiaris actually, oh, he just haunted into it. He's got to get out. He will be able to clear out for now, but Undying, they're chasing after him. Commander wants in, trying for the body blocks. Tomato, meanwhile, jumping forward with that Primal Spring, getting onto Gardic first, trying to take away the threat of the Winter's Curse. They haven't finished him off just yet, though, so Gardic is going to get the opportunity, but at this point, his teammates are just losing too much HP. Widge goes down. Analog is going to get completely finished off as well. The Curse comes through, but by that point, I don't think it's really going to be enough to matter. Saberlight's very nearly taken down, but he will survive. And now if you're Hokori, what more can you do here? There's a buyback from Widge, but your other 2 dead cores don't have theirs available. And they're just going to go right in for it. They look for the burrow onto Gardic, taking him down. They're going to isolate Tiaris now as well. Can he get back to the fountain? No, he can't. Moonmeander hitting him up with the snowball. Tiaris tries to make a nice play with the Manta, but it's just not going to be enough. And then Moon, just to finish the job, throws in the max level shards to finish the kill onto Widge. And yeah, Wukong's command just to make sure. Vitaly's going to give it a go, but yeah, he should be going down here. The GG does get called, so maybe the Doom survives. No, Vitaly will be taken down right at the end, and Undying will take the win in game number 1. And we'll see what they have planned. Last picks in, and it will be the Underlord, so I'm going to assume that's an offlane hero, although we did see it yesterday out from Beast Coast in Chris Luck's hands, but no. But it's nice for Gardic. Just be as disruptive as possible here. You're not going to be able to stop Dubu from doing Dubu things, but at least try and be as obnoxious on the other side. Speaking of which, Moonmeander runs down Widge there pretty far behind the actual front line in that bottom lane, and there's not a whole lot Vitaly was capable of doing there to help out. He's too far away, first of all, and second, he has no point up in the pit, so couldn't even really get the root down. He's still got a Tango, he's still got some stick charges, even the Salve now out from Moonmeander, so this is just going to be the name of the game here. Tomato obviously is focusing some lasses, but they want in. They've got the Inkswell down. Vitaly is going to get stunned. Do they have the damage, though? One more hit will do it. Now Tomato's got to get out of here. He is still holding some stick charges. He will pop them there. Oh. All right, Moon. Already trying to get a little aggressive there onto Vitaly, but once the sort of Inkswell fades, there's not a whole lot more for him to do, and now he's the one who's actually in trouble. He walked into the Bramble. A second one as well. The Curse Crown is now going to stun him up, and one more hit will do it. Vitaly and Widge just push under the tower. Tomato, he tried his best with the dagger, but that's really all he had to work with. So it's creating a potential opportunity. You see Bryle rotating his way top. They know there's a couple of heroes down bot who can't immediately TP, so they're going to try to jump in onto the Wyvern. They've got the Astral Step there for the damage. Gardic is going to try to buy some time with the Cold Embrace, but he should still be going down here. He is really making him work for it, though, and with Widge TPing in as well, maybe they turn this into a larger fight. They've got Vitaly coming in. Gardic does finally fall, but they are going to be able to trade it out. Moonmeander does end up dying, and now if you're Bryle, you're kind of trapped here. He doesn't have the astral step up for a few more seconds, but Saberlight's trying to come in to help. He runs into the pit of malice though, so he'll be rooted up, but they're still going for the kill. Widge trying to sort of just fly away as fast as he can, throws down the brambles, but Saberlight doesn't care. Sidesteps them, gets the kill, and now if you're Vitaly, it's time to go. He does not have the damage right now to get the kill onto Bryle, so he's just going to have to back away. There's the ult being popped. Bryle's in. They're looking for it, but Gardic again with the Winter's Curse. We talked about it last game. So big with those abilities. This time, it's not enough to save Witch. He does still die, but the Winter's Curse prevents them from chasing for anything further. So if you're... He's jumped in on again. Okay, if they miss the Remnant, though, maybe he can buy some time, but no. Still with that Inkswell stun, it's just... It's so much. Yeah, Tomato's got the damage. They leashed him up. That is a Rolling Thunder that doesn't accomplish much, but... Uh-oh. Analog. There's the silence from the Orchid as Saberlight. Oh, going for some style points here, but Analog is still managing to get away. Good swashbuckle to get him out, and he will survive, but it was a distraction. Bryle with the haste rune moves in elsewhere on the map. They've taken down Gardic, but now Dubu, he's getting hit up, but he's got the ult, and Bryle's coming back in. TRS has to be careful. Those illusions could get wiped out pretty quickly if Bryle wants to go in, but I actually don't see him committing for it. They're just going to sacrifice Dubu in this situation. I think they realized Widge and Vitaly were sort of close by. That would have turned into a much larger fight than just Bryle helping out in a 1v1, but it's going to turn into a fight anyway. Moon gets hit up in the river, slowed now by the defusal, hit up by that stun out from the Curse Crown, and it's starting to get a little bit complicated. Bryle's dropping low. He has to pop the BKB. Tiaras, though, he's still chasing. Bryle's going in. And it pops the BKB though, so the root's not going to matter. Tomato just waiting for his moment. He wants it onto Widge, blows him up immediately. Winter's Curse out from Gardic though. Does lock Bryle down, but do they have the damage? Yes, they do. They take him down, and now, oh, the Aegis actually just timed out. Tomato's got to be very careful here, but he's still trying to dish out the damage. At this point though, they might want to start regrouping. You do see Saberlight though coming in, looking to keep that fight going, but while all of that was happening, Tiaras, he was on the back line. He took down Moonmander. Now they're going to focus in. They've got the Lycan trapped up inside of the, well, inside of the root, but they haven't been able to finish him off. Tiaraso wants to continue the fight. Spirit Lance coming down. Saberlight slowed up, getting the mana drained away as they will take him down, but Tomato, he's still going. Healed up thanks to the Satanic, so he really does want to chase this one down. Tiaras needs to try and get away. Can he make it out of here in time? He's got a few seconds left for that Doppelganger. It looks like they're not going to be able to track him down just yet as he does get it off. The disarm even comes out onto Tomato, but the dagger, it comes through to, oh my god, Tiaras, he's still not dead, but look at that dragon trying to track it down. Tiaras hoping to run away, somehow still surviving. Another dagger comes through. That one gets the job done as Tomato... Widge is able to get away with the Shadow Realm there, so Tomato won't take him down right away, but now Bryle, you get away from one, now you got to deal with the other. It's the 1-2 punch that Widge unfortunately can't get away from. He certainly tried his best. A little bit more durable now, of course. Tomato and Bryle are doing more damage on the other side, so you could still have some concerns, but at least he's not going to be quite as squishy as he otherwise would be. As Gardic is looking to TP out, can he finish it off? Yes, he can. That Remnant doesn't quite come in time, and now Tiaras is actually looking for the fight. He wants to pick up Moonmeander on the backline. Spider Legs, though, get Moonmeander over the cliff, and now if you're Tiaras, well, that heart really did not do as much good as I thought it would. He is just immediately dropped, and now Vitaly, he's going to be taken down as well. He was trying to channel out the Dark Rift, but at level 2, still a 5-second delay, so he is not able to get himself out. Now Analog, he might just want to channel out that TP right now, because he's got Saberlight sort of chasing behind him. Looks like he'll be okay, though, able to create enough separation, but the reason why is because Saberlight doubled back, realizing his teammates are looking to push the high ground. That's unfortunate. Yeah, they are going to get jumped in on. Can they actually try to turn this around? If Gardic could maybe get a nice Winter's Curse here, the problem is he's too far away from really anybody, and Saberlight with that Aghanim Scepter was able to buff up Bryle with that bite, so they're just going all in for this. Gardic gets taken down right away, no buyback available. Analog will be falling as well. Vitaly has no HP as Tomato's going to be able to finish him off as well, and it's just turning into an absolute disaster. Hokori have lost everyone other than Tiaras, and now the PL... I mean, really, this heart just doesn't seem to matter. There's too much damage. You just can't survive.
Shark.